I was just going to start by recounting a story. I was having lunch the other day, and a colleague of mine in work was bemoaning the fact that his lovely daughter, who adored her father and would go golfing with him and go to the shops with him and everything, overnight turned into a goth and now hates him completely. So I explained to him that I have 3 daughters and that really this was the beginnings of a couple of decades of misery and expense, which for some reason didn't really cheer him up at all. So I tried to explain to him that this whole thing of becoming a goth is sort of not new. You know, I mean, I'm old enough to remember mods and rockers and grunge and hippies and all that sort of stuff. And when I started thinking about these sort of introductory remarks, I thought, well, if you think in terms of R&D and innovation, you know, we've seen waves of fashion, if you like, and you probably remember world-class manufacturing and just-in-time, and design was terribly important for a while there, brainstorming, stage gates, and so on and so on. And all these things are, I think, different attempts by people around creative thinking to try and come up with new approaches, new ways, and try and sort of embody them into what the business is about. So one of the things that I've been involved with over the last year in Enterprise Island as part of our planning cycle is to look at innovation and look at ways in which innovation can help our clients. And I think what we came out with that, one of the things anyway, which came out there, was a great emphasis on collaboration and an emphasis on open innovation and being open to influences outside the company. And I remember running a couple of focus groups of clients, and one of the things which came across very strongly was the desire for an environment where they could exchange experience, good and bad, because running companies can be a lonely business. And it's the sort of environment which you see very regularly in incubators, and with sort of Nova here and DCU, which have both excellent incubators. And these are about having an environment where, amongst other things, you can actually talk to guys who are in the same position and suffering as much as you are. But it's more difficult when a company becomes established to be able to get that free space and that openness. And that was one of the reasons why I think that we wanted to support the enterprise innovation networks. This idea that just because we go into companies and say, I'm from Enterprise Island and I'm here to help you, that sort of cuts any ice all the time. So I think that what we wanted to do was to support a system, and it was very much from our point of view a speculative thing. We weren't sure whether it was going to work at all. For us, we wanted to provide the facilities, provide the facilitators, to just allow this free space for discussion and this free space for exchange of information and experiences. And I'm looking forward today to seeing some of the fruits of those and hearing some of the results and see exactly where we go from here with those. So I wanted to thank colleagues in IRDG, the Software Association and CITA for organising this. Wishing them well, and I'll be taking great note of what's going on. Thank you very much indeed.